It's time for the Greg Clark Show. Join us every week as we talk Loogootee Lions softball, exclusively on the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network. Greg Bateman with Lady Lions softball coach Greg Clark on the very first Greg Clark Show of the season on the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network. And, Coach, first of all, let's go back to last year. Congratulations, first of all, on another terrific season. I know from your standpoint you had to step aside a little bit and let Brady handle the duties because of health issues. Are you ready and willing to go yet this year?
Yeah, I'll tell you, that was a tough year for me. Brady did an outstanding job, very pleased with all of our coaches. Sidney Davis, Travis Davis helped some. Just a remarkable effort from both, from all of those people. I had a little bit of health things going on, but I'm ready to go.
Well, this year, you go back to last year, and you had a deep tournament run for a reason. I mean, you had a catcher that's playing at the next level. You got a pitcher that's playing at the next level. You had a shortstop that could probably be playing at the next level. First baseman. I mean, I don't know how you're going to fill those holes, but, in asking you that, I think about that. Every year you seem to have the same problem. You've got really good players throughout the years, and you lose them, and other people step up. Who are some of those people who are going to fill those holes this year?
We're looking at, the pitching role, Allie Henniger, who's a sophomore for us. She threw some innings last year and did very, very well, very pleased. And, we have Ashley Green coming in as a freshman. Just going to do an outstanding job, going to be a really good kid to watch. I think she's going to develop in one of the best ones we've had, and Allie too, but just really seeing the progression with Ashley from first day of practice to today. Her confidence is up. She pitched really well in the scrimmage with Jasper. Very, very happy with all the progression she's made. And Emily Hawkins took it upon herself to pick up and learn pitching. Went and got some lessons, and she'll get some innings for us. She'll perform well in the circle for us. And Kylie Corder doesn't necessarily like to pitch, but she knows it's what's best for the team, and she's a team kid, and she'll step in and get us things we need. First base, we've got a couple kids we're looking at. Ashlyn Gilbert. Ashlyn's, as a sophomore, Ashlyn, if we hadn't had Sarah Street last year playing first base, Ashlyn would have got a lot more looks at first base. But she's excited. She's ready to go. We've also looked at Madison Wagner there, and, she's coming along. We still have a little work with her. She's a freshman. We'll continue working with her. Ashlyn's going to be a very good, very solid first baseman for us, but, we're looking at long-term. Ashlyn has a little more speed, and we'd like to see just a little bit more out of her to help the team in maybe a different spot. As a catcher, it's hard to replace Addie Nolly with the pop and everything that she had, and, doing great at Wabash Valley. And I failed to mention Isabel Wagner at IUPUI, and I had the pleasure of watching Isabel play in Nashville, and got to see her pitch, and I was really excited, and she threw very well, just really pleased. But we have Courtney Rumble going to step in and catch for us this year. Courtney caught some a little bit for us last year. She just continued to develop, and through summer ball and travel ball, she just keeps getting better and better each day. So, we're excited about that. Asia Krim, as far as second base, there wasn't anything got by Asia. There's a couple of games I thought were over, and then Asia leaps up, makes a catch, or does something outstanding with a play. And I think we're going to see that same thing out of junior Lindsey Nolan. Lindsay has great range. She showed it multiple times in practice, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised when you see Lindsay play second base for us. Hits a ball, no bigger than a minute, but man, she can hit. And we're just really excited about everything that's going on. We saw some, with Jalen Walker in left field. We had to move her when Grace got injured last year. We moved her to third base, filled in very, very well. And we brought Sydney Whitmer into left. And Sydney's going to be staying there with us, and she's going to hit. And she can. So we're excited about the year. We're excited to get going, and that's a little bit about last year and some of this year.
Well, I remember last year you telling me, you mentioned Kylie Quarter. Well, Kylie's got a sister, of course. And I remember you telling me how athletic she was, and you wouldn't be surprised if another redhead steps into that shortstop role. I don't know if that's your plans, but Brianna Quarter, apparently a very good athlete.
An excellent athlete. Good head on her shoulders. Knows the game of softball, understands the plays. She told me the other day something along the lines of, sometimes I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I said, kid, we never see that. I mean, you're always in the right spot doing the right thing. We have another, a transfer in from Washington, Caitlin Mason, that will probably see some time at shortstop as well. We're looking at, Greg, we're probably looking at 14, we've got 17 kids, and 14 can start and 17 will contribute. And when I say that, I mean it. We've got athletes. We've got, the kids that can run. We have kids that understand the game. And we're just excited about, letting everybody see all those aspects of what we can do in what should be a rebuilding year, more of a reloading year, I think.
And we'll be back right after these messages from our sponsors. You're listening to The Greg Clark Show.
It's a challenging market. You're well aware of that. Edward Jones is too, which is why we're here. Ready to listen and ready to help you find opportunity. Something we've been doing since 1922 in good markets and bad.
So, let's talk.
Edward Jones, it's time for investing to feel individual.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and get.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
And basically 3 games now because of the weather wiped out, and that's typical. That's going to happen in early March. And I know some of those games you're looking at making up, but the scrimmage itself, you had Jasper up here last week, and you told me you saw a lot of good things in that scrimmage. Tell me what you did see.
Well, the big thing was Allie was still not able to pitch. Now, she could do everything else, but she couldn't pitch. So Ashley Green went out and did a remarkable job. The scrimmage rules are 10 batters an inning, 4 innings. And no pitcher can throw over to 15 batters. I'm not necessarily a total pitch count kind of guy, but I am an inning pitch count guy. And so we limited our pitchers to 5 batters per inning. So Ashley came in and pitched the first half to the first 5 batters of the first 3 innings, and really did absolutely outstanding. Gave up 2 hits, and they scored a run on her. Not that we're supposed to keep track of that, but as a coach, you do. We made some great plays behind her. We picked off runners at third. We threw out runners at second. We threw out runners going to third. And that was throughout the whole game. Just, really good defensive plays. Very happy with her hitting. We're putting the ball in play and making good things happen. And those are the traits of a successful team. One of the things that I learned from a college coach years ago was we do what we call a star drill. And the first time we did that star drill, we went well over 100 throws without making an error. And that's outstanding, considering you tried to judge that off your first practice, and as you progress, you do that again, and just this team has been outstanding in that area as far as making that star drill sing, and they make it sing.
So assuming you get back on the field on Tuesday, your next game against North Davies, that'll be a game that WRZR has, by the way. I'm guessing it's not ideal necessarily to play a sectional opponent, especially North Davis, maybe in that first game. But at this point, I know you'll get what you can get and play when you can play, right?
Absolutely. When Jody Berry was there, we had talked several times about moving the game up in the year. I don't know that either one of us really liked playing each other that late in the year. Mm-hmm. But now that Beth's there, we were able to get that game moved up a little bit. So, I'm excited to just see what they have also. And we'll go scout them a couple times, and they'll send people down to watch us too. And but it's a rivalry, but it's a fun and friendly rivalry. At least from this end, I don't know about their end, but I enjoy playing them. It's always a challenge, and that's what I like. I like getting the girls, challenge them, get them out of their comfort zone a little bit, and see if they can step up and go.
So those first 3 games that were wiped out at Mount Vernon, at Bedford, where you were going to play Bedford and Jasper, what's the status on those as far as making them up later in the season?
Mount Vernon has sent us some dates, but the dates they have sent us really don't match up with anything we have. Bedford has sent us dates, and we've got a couple dates that we're really looking at. We know they sent us some dates when our seniors are gone, which is, our senior is gone, Grace Lingenfelder. I really don't want to play then, but we've got some Saturday dates that are open, and they have some Saturday dates that are open. So we'd love to go up there and play a varsity JV.
All right, Coach. Looking forward to seeing you on the field. Thanks for the time. Good luck.
Thank you, Greg. Always appreciate it.
That's Coach Greg Clark, the first edition of the Greg Clark Show on the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network. You've been listening to the Greg Clark Show. Join us every week as we talk Loogootee Lions softball, exclusively on the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network.
It's a challenging market. You're well aware of that. Edward Jones is too, which is why we're here, ready to listen and ready to help you find opportunity, something we've been doing since 1922 in good markets and bad.
So let's talk.
Edward Jones, it's time for investing to feel individual.